And now, after someone who should end up on our money, after depriving us, who watch Brekkie Telly, the chance to see his mug each morning after his shock departure from News Breakfast, fear not, Tony Armstrong has not strayed far with all sorts of projects in the works. What will he do next? What's with this book thing I'm hearing about? Will Tony have a mustache or not? Let's find out, because he's sitting just there. Tony Armstrong!
That was a very sweet intro, but this is the sort of intro Tony needs.
Oh, God.
Oh, sell that.
Now half of Australia is pregnant, but still.
What a great time to flog your new book, George the Wizard for Kids.
Yeah, g'day guys. Available at all good bookstores or online if you need to. Christmas coming up.
This is a fun one about being your true self. Is that sort of a fair message to say you put behind this?
Yeah, well, I actually wrote the book without really sort of thinking deeply personally. And then I got to the end of it and I sent in like the first draft. And the editor was like, oh, so it's about you. And I was like, oh. Didn't realise I was going to kind of have it out through a children's book.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think if everyone can just be themselves, that's the best way that they can help everyone else. Yeah,
He's also got this lovely earring that you have too, so...
Yeah, but he's also got gap teeth and pink hair. I couldn't do the pink hair when I was on Brekkie, and my teeth are all right. So.
I don't know if you know this, though, Tony. Historically, boy wizards in the literary world are not a very profitable business to go into, so what are you going to do about that?
Yeah. I can't read, so... It's not a kid's book. I don't really know what's going on. I did write it, though, I swear.
But the book does involve a dragon. Yeah. Obviously, I'm one of Australia's foremost Dungeons & Dragons nerds. So I'd love to know about the kind of dragon you're choosing. You know, is it a flight-filled dragon? Is it a fire-breathing dragon? Are we talking like a dragonkin, more of like a human morphing into a dragon? What kind of dragons are we dealing with here, Tony?
This dragon exists in a different world to Dungeons & Dragons, and I won't be taking any further questions. The book looks beautiful as well. Emma Bukers did a great job. That was what really brought it to life. I didn't want the book, I guess, to sort of just sit within, I guess, the bookshelves and not stand out. And as you can see, I really try to be a wallflower and and just get into the corners and not be seen. So
when you first get a copy of the book back, are you thrilled when you get to see the character brought to life? Like, because in your head you've just got the words. You probably have a visualisation of what George looks like.
Yeah. So we kind of went back and forth, and you see like a few style I guess guides of what Emma was thinking, and I give like a little bit of feedback and whatever, like sort of how that process will go. But then to get the physical book, it was. You see things on a PDF, you see things on screen, and then to be able to hold on to it. Yeah, I wish I could tell my English teachers that this has happened.
Do you know what as someone who has also had a book, it's when you get... Yeah.
What are we promoting here?
But when you get a photo of a kid dressed as your character for Book Week, are you prepared for that?
Well, so two things. We did a reading at the Wheeler Centre maybe a fortnight ago, something like that, and kids were already rocking up with our wizard hats and all that kind of stuff. And I couldn't believe it, right? Like, because, when we do this, there's a live audience here. There's no audience at ABC News Breakfast. So you don't really see or get to interact necessarily with what is happening. So that was amazing. And then, I've got... someone who's very special to me, little Harriet, who plays a big role in the book. And I didn't really factor in the fact that she might be dressed up as in Book Week. And Harriet, if you're watching, that's a great day to wag.
Well, before we let you go, obviously the rumour mill is working overtime right now with what is Tony Armstrong going to do next?
No.
You've written the book. Give us the scoop right now. Where are you off to next? What are you doing TV-wise? Are you going back to television? Are you taking a break? What's going on?
So just trying to work on some, slower things. News Breakfast, or news, as we all know, you're tethered to a desk. So you always kind of have to come back to something. And it's harder to do, like, I guess, the slower thinking. So working on a few things like that. I've got something coming out early next year with the ABC. That's a factual 6-parter. So, yeah, I'm like, I won't be on telly as much as I have been, but I'll be around.
Yeah, I'm thinking a children's television show with this.
Thank you for saying it, Tony,
Here's what I'm
please.
saying. This is the new Bluey, yes.
Well, George
it really
the Wizard is out
It's
now. Put your hands
beautiful.
together for
It's
Tony Armstrong.
We love you.